I've sold the same system for $500 and then turned around and sold the exact same system for $5,000. Totally identical. Same workflow, same results, same integrations. The difference, how I positioned it. And today, I'll show you how to do the exact same thing so that you can charge more for your low-end systems. I run Alchemy Intelligence. We build automations that help businesses cut costs, boost revenue, and scale smarter. But here's the truth. My average project used to cost about $1,500 until I learned to frame and package my services the right way. Today, I'm breaking down the 3 ways that I managed to scale up my prices, but still selling the same system. Because let's be honest, your price has way less to do with your system, but way more to do with the people who experience your system. And once you understand that, you unlock a whole new level of business. We are going to cover these 3 things: how to position your niche, how to add perceived value to the same service, and finally, the mindset shift of simply charging more and why it works better than you think. Let's start with repositioning your niche, because this one is huge. Most people try to charge more by adding more features, being more complex in delivery, and doing more work. But basically what you need to do is change the person who you actually deliver the service to. Let me give you an example. Right now, their admin staff is manually uploading receipts, and their accountant spends hours sorting them. I can automate that in a few hours. Great. I've just saved them maybe $1,000 a month. Now let's take the same agency, but this time I focus on their lead response time. They're spending hours on ads. Leads are coming through a website form, but the response time is 3 hours instead of 5 minutes. That means they are losing deals. If they miss even 5 leads per month at $10,000 a contract, that's $30,000 slipping through their fingers. Here's the kicker. Both of these systems take me the same amount of time to build. Same workflow, same platforms, same Google Sheets or CRMs. But one solves a $1,000 problem, the other solves a $30,000 problem. Which one do you think I can charge more for? Exactly. So instead of selling automation, position your offer to problems that cost a lot of money. Don't sell admin fixes, sell revenue fixes. And that's step 1. Now let's talk about perceived value, because this is where most freelancers and consultants leave thousands on the table. Think about smartphones. A budget phone for $200 and a flagship phone for about $1,200 can both call, text, and run apps. On paper, the function is almost the same, but people happily pay 6 times more for the flagship. Why is that? Because of the experience. Sleek design, seamless packaging, top-tier support, exclusive features, a brand that makes you feel powerful, successful, ahead of the curve. The phone itself hasn't radically changed, but the way it's framed has. It's the same with AI consulting. If you just sell a workflow, you are seen as a commodity. But if you wrap it up as a premium package, you'll be selling a flagship experience. So instead of saying, I'll build you a speed to lead system, rather say, I'll build you a revenue acceleration package, which includes the automation itself, full environment setup, weekly strategy sessions, Slack and WhatsApp access to quick support, documentation and training videos, bonus automation templates, and 90-day optimization plan. Now here's the secret. That only adds a few more hours of work, maybe 15 hours instead of 10. But the client, it looks like a completely different level of service. They feel like they are buying a partnership, not just a system. That's why I charge 3 to 4 times more for essentially the same deliverable. This one is the last one, and also the scariest. Just raise your prices. Actually, double them. When I started Alchemy Intelligence, I used to charge about $1,500 for my systems and automations. But the clients that I would come across were usually stressful, nitpicky, and would change the scope every single time. Why? Because money is tight. Every single dollar to them matters. So they wanted to squeeze each and everything they could squeeze out of me for that particular project. Then I raised my prices to $4,000 for a system. I didn't change the delivery, I just changed the price. After doing that, I started working with companies that had budgets and companies that respected my time and didn't cause me any headaches, which led to more upscales and bigger opportunities down the line. Working with fewer high-paying clients reduces your fixed costs Every client has onboarding, kickoff calls set up. These costs are fixed no matter what. If you double your prices and work with half the client, you cut those fixed costs in half. Psychologically, high-paying clients are also easier to work with. They don't nitpick. They don't hover. They value your expertise. And the bigger the business, the bigger the problems you are solving, which means bigger case studies and testimonials. That creates a virtuous cycle that makes it easier to sell your next project to other businesses. Now to wrap it up, 3 ways to charge more for the exact same AI system. Reposition your niche, solve revenue problems, not admin problems. Add perceived value. Package your service into a premium experience. Just raise your prices. You will attract better clients and create more leverage. Remember, it's not about the system itself. It's about the experience of working with you. At Alchemy Intelligence, we help businesses unlock hidden revenue potential through automation systems. If you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe. I share videos like this and strategies like this every week. And if you're a business owner who's ready to scale your business with AI, there's a link in the description below. You can book a call and you can then talk with my team. And if you're also trying to start your own AI company, you can go to the link below. We've got a Skool community, which we recently opened. You can connect with us from there. We share different course materials that will help you understand the tools that you might need to use for your business so that you can get ahead. This is Anthony from Alchemy Intelligence, and I'll see you later.